Hey guys, it's your old friend Scott here. I've been in China for 12 years and 9 months already.
Hey guys, I'm Sophie and I've been in China for 8 years and 10 months. Today we are super excited to show you why we love China and why we've been here for
so long! Today we're visiting Shanghai, China's most prosperous city. And we're going to cover everything from culture, architecture and lifestyle and show you how this place looks as a real local foreigner.
Let's go!
Where is Shanghai? Located in the center of the Chinese coast, along the edge of the East China Sea, right at the mouth of the mighty Yangtze River. Shanghai is one of the world's largest seaports and the business capital of China, generating £511 billion of GDP in 2023. Its city area covers over 6,000 square kilometers, equivalent to 9 Singapores or 4 Londons.
This is one of the world's major economic hubs.
It is a historical and cultural city of China.
A paradise for adventurers.
This is Shanghai.
Most people know Shanghai for its most famous landmarks like the Bund or Nanjing Road, which are beautiful, iconic and undeniably lively. But today we'd also like to share with you some of the old beauty of Shanghai, like here. So let's go on a tour and check out the old beauty of this town.
The Yu Garden Old Street was built during the Ming Dynasty about 400 years ago. Yu has the meaning of peaceful and safe, central elements of the harmonious and ancient Chinese culture.
Check out this incredible traditional style building.
Walking around Shanghai, you're never far away from somewhere truly beautiful, but for different reasons, right? Like we've just walked into this street and suddenly it feels like we've gone back 100 years to the bustling markets of Shanghai. Just look at the stuff around us. We're full of arts and crafts, colors and smells. It's really, really cool.
Oh look at that, Scott. Should we go check that out?
Let's go.
Well, this costs only 28 RMB, which is around £3. Nowadays, people in China generally only need to carry their mobile phones when heading out. No cash, no bank cards, everything is done through online payment. WeChat Pay or Alipay can be used everywhere, making life incredibly convenient.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay, so we've already picked up some food to try. I've got the da tang pao, which is a big dumpling.
Big soup dumpling.
Big soup dumpling.
And I've never ever seen a dumpling served with a straw. Try that. Go for it, I'm so curious.
Dumpling. You have a straw. I think it is a little bit hot, so we have to be careful.
It's like jelly, isn't it?
It is. That's really good.
Like what kind of soup is it? Like a meaty, like a savoury soup?
It's a meaty savoury soup. You need to try some, I think, for yourself.
I think I might have to. I'm gonna go straight in because I've never drunk from a dumpling before.
It's kind of like, that's really good. It's very meaty.
It's like 3 layers. Yeah. It's like it goes through like a vegetable stock through to meat, and then it's kind of like a fishy, shrimpy aftertaste.
Kind of, yeah.
It's got tiny little bits of stuff in it. That's really nice.
That's really nice. And actually this, I know, is super popular in Shanghai.
Very popular.
It's very popular. So if you do get the chance to visit Shanghai, you definitely have to try one of these for yourself.
Now we're going to do something really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, my dear mice friends, that you might lose a head or a body here. So these are our mini milk mice. Oh, rabbits, sorry, they're not mice, are they? Well, that's a really nice dessert.
This is where you see how bad my chopsticks skills are.
How many years have you been here? That's nice, isn't it? It's like really subtle. It almost feels like it should be made of coconut, doesn't it? But it's not, made of milk.
Definitely check these out as well if you are in Shanghai.
Oh, that's really nice.
In Yew Garden Old Street, you'll not only find authentic Chinese cuisine, but also seasonal lantern festivals that are truly unmissable.
QR codes in China and here in Shanghai are used for so many things. You add your friends on social media, we pay for things in the shops, we rent things like bicycles, and we also use things for like rented vehicles and like power banks, don't we?
Indeed, so we can actually find power bank charging stations all across the city, and they're so convenient because in a world where we are constantly using our mobile phones, we need to constantly keep up the power in order to use them.
Each power bank is equipped with 3 charging heads, so no matter what brand of phone you have, you'll be back to full power in no time.
In addition, you can also rent shared bikes by scanning a QR code. These yellow or blue shared bikes can be seen everywhere.
Scan your own bike to enjoy unlimited freedom across the city.
Okay guys, we're now very excitedly at the very beginning of the Nanjing Road footpath and I'm feeling really good. How long is this?
It's 1,528 meters long and 18 to 28 meters wide.
It really is huge. Now, going forward, how far is it going to take us before we can go from here to say the Bund?
So it would take us probably approximately 24 minutes to walk from here right to the Bund.
Nanjing Road Pedestrian Street adopts an asymmetrical layout with a 4.2 meter wide golden belt as the main line. Did you know it has 37 manhole covers engraved with buildings from different periods in Shanghai?
Very few people come across these hidden gems. We only uncovered a few. The rest is for you to discover. Be sure to share your finds in the comments section.
So this is the road,
Yeah.
This is the most famous shopping street. It's got 600 shops on this one.
It does.
Some of which have been open for over 100 years already. So
That's insane.
let's look first of all at one that hasn't been open for 100 years but is world famous. This is the M&M store in Shanghai. This is the 5th M&M store across the world, and this store is special because it has something,
It does.
a number 1 in the world. What is that?
So it has the largest M&M wall of candies.
Largest candy wall in the world.
Largest candy wall in the world.
It does.
Pure M&Ms, different colors, different flavors, and we're going to go inside to check it out.
This is candy for the eyes. Let's go and check it out.
So we are going to just take you around a little bit, check out some of the stuff that you can buy here. You've got cups, you've got t-shirts, you've got
Everything
basically.
M&M.
M&M mugs. You know, you can brew your hot chocolate in here, your tea.
Or you could just make some hot chocolate and throw some M&Ms
Throw
in
some
it.
M&Ms in there as well.
It's as popular as anywhere in the world with
Yeah.
M&Ms, but it's just got upstairs has the world's longest
candy wall.
So M&M's obviously one of the most famous candies across the world. The colours, the flavours, the textures, the peanuts, the milk chocolates,
Yeah.
everything just is so iconic and unique. And here it goes as far as the eyes can see, from this side to this side, almost
Yeah.
180 degree of pure chocolate magic over here.
These are all milk chocolates. So Scott,
think-
how much are they actually?
They're a little bit expensive. Obviously,
Yeah.
we know, it's an absolute bust. This is literally Willy Wonka's chocolate factory
It
for
is.
adults in the modern
It
world,
is.
or in the real sense. So these are working out about £15 for half a kilogram,
For
so
half a
500
kilogram.
grams. You pay for the magic, basically.
You do pay for the magic.
Even if you don't want to come into the store, you can come here and take a big friendly photo with another Miss M&M. I think they all have names, don't they?
I do think they have names.
But
So
I
if you
don't-
know the names, you can let us know down below.
Yeah, I feel a bit embarrassed actually. I don't know the names of all of them. I just ate them all as a kid.
This is where our next stop is. This is the coffee kiosk. There's no one manning this machine, this coffee kiosk at all.
Like I say, it's a robotic coffee station which we can utilize to get a coffee at any point without having to disturb anybody or have any interaction from other people. So let's just have a very quick look at the menu. So these are regular ones, flat white cappuccino, Americano. But these top ones sound more interesting. Bamboo latte, bamboo Americano, bamboo cappuccino, a plum latte, a plum Americano, and a plum cappuccino. This sounds really good actually. So on this we can then, like we can choose how much sugar, regular, extra or less, temperature, hot, iced or a bit less ice, strength, double shot or triple shot for a small extra fee, and then we can have a lid choice as well. So that's 11.7 RMB, which is basically a pound.
It's basically a pound, guys, for this.
And then I'm going to probably get a
So again,
to scan it.
we don't carry out credit cards. We pay everything via QR code using our phones. No?
Let's watch it go.
It's going. There's our cup. Our cup's gone in. I think that's bamboo syrup going in, the milk.
Looks like the coffee's nearly done.
Woo! And there it is.
Here we go.
Wow.
Let's get away from this noise. It's
Yeah.
a little bit too noisy for my liking. But that was it. A £1 huge cup of coffee,
That's
to be honest
huge.
with you. That is
£1. So how does it smell?
super fresh.
That
Like
smells
way
good.
fresher than, I'm not going
That
to name
smells
names, but like way fresher
way
than where you
fresher.
normally get your coffee from.
So guys, £1 for this. And Scott, I think, is going to do a taste test first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so rich.
Is that good?
No, genuinely.
Three shots of coffee.
Yeah, it is, that's why.
3 shots of coffee in here, guys.
I'm not sleeping tonight. Do you know how many coffee shops there are in Shanghai?
I don't.
8,500.
Wow, 8,500 coffee shops. Does that make it?
The world's
The world's-
most densely populated city for coffee shops.
That's insane.
Shanghai coffee culture is fantastic.
It is.
Like it's so embedded in the production
It really
of
is.
daily life here.
So if you are going to visit Shanghai and you do love coffee and you do want to hit some more boutique style coffee shops, you can definitely head to such places such as Wukang Road,
Yep.
Anfu Road.
Yep.
There's also Huaihai Road.
Very good.
There's so many roads, so definitely.
you out, local.
I know,
Check
I'm already
you out.
local. I've been here how long?
Not long enough.
Not long enough. In fact, apart from their love for coffee, food is another passion here. People are willing to queue for hours for good food, even late into the night.
This just shows how comfortable life is for people in Shanghai, especially when it comes to personal and public safety. The most dangerous thing at night in China are these oh so tempting looking delicacies.
This is something which I think we can take a bit of a closer look at here. These are, so we all know what dumplings are, right? But these are kind of like mini dumplings which have been steamed, and then you can see on the bottom has been fried. So these are kind of really tasty, crispy snacks, and we're going to ask how much they are. 一份多少钱？35一份。Okay, 来一份吧。We have shrimp, we have some that have pork, but they're all kind of cooked in the same way. So it's dumplings, steam fried, steamed, and then fried afterwards in oil. And then she's going to put on the sauce, which is going to be spicy sauce as well as some vinegar. 35 RMB for a whole thing.
So that's around £3 to £4 in English money. Which one we're going for first? This one?
Up to you.
Let's
Cheers,
do
cheers.
Cheers. I'm trying to get this.
I love these. It's succulent, it's sweet, it's spicy, and the vinegar really just like cuts through any of like the uncertainty of the flavors, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm going for a second
so
one.
Good. Scott's going in
I'm
for
not even
another
kidding. I've had dinner, but this is actually really nice.
So if we look over here, we can also buy a variety of drinks. So there's actually 7 different flavors to choose from. But what's interesting about these particular drinks is that the cup or container, whatever you'd like to call it, is actually made from bamboo. And we can choose so many different flavors. So the top we've got strawberry milk tea, we've got oolong tea. There's so many different flavors to choose from. So are we going to try one today or?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've seen this. It looks like ice cream, but it's not ice cream. It's actually milk tea. What flavor do you fancy?
Let's go for the strawberry bamboo milk tea.
Yep, okay. 老板来一个竹筒鲜奶茶。That's so much cream.
It looks good.
Whoa!
I think I've got too
That-
many. You
I
can
think
show
you've
that
got
to the
too.
camera.
I think you've got too many things. But let's have a
Wow.
very quick show of that
Let's
to
have
the
a quick
camera.
close-up of that.
That looks insane, honestly. So we got whipped cream on top. We got strawberry kind of flakes, if you
Yeah.
will. Give this straight down to you.
Thank you. I'm
Go
going
on.
to grab it and I'm going to...
Does it taste like tea?
Ooh.
Does that taste like tea?
It's not like an English tea, of course.
What is
It's
it like?
a very milky and very light flavored tea. Do you want to? You don't.
Light is not the word I would describe that. It looks like it looks.
No, it looks heavy, but it tastes like.
All right, I'm not into these things normally, but
You taste that. It's quite light. It's light.
oh, it's completely different to what it looks like.
Yeah, it's completely different.
So it's underneath. It's kind of like it's watery.
Watery tea.
It's like a cold tea.
It's a cold tea.
Cold sweet
but
tea, like a iced tea.
Iced tea.
Yeah.
Iced tea. And you do get a spoon actually. So if you do want to, obviously scoop up the scoop up the. You're going to feed me some.
You're going to spoon up the scoop.
Spoon up the scoop.
No, we're okay. I think we're okay for it. But that's completely different. So actually, it's a heavy cream topping on actually a really light
tea,
watery
milk tea.
Now, where you are in the UK, like I remember, like, and when I go back now, it's like Chinese food's not cheap in the UK.
It's not.
It's like, you know, you get
not.
like a 4-person dinner of Chinese food. It's like you can easily pay 50 quid. That's outrageous here. Honestly, like the quality here and the price here is just phenomenally different to what you pay in the UK.
And of course, because the Chinese food that you get in the UK, the kind of Saturday night takeaway Chinese food is not
it's not authentic.
the real Chinese food.
Yeah. We're going to go straight to this place behind us because this is a really old business. This has been here for over 100 years. It was actually founded in 1875.
Wow.
This place is a food shop, okay? But this food shop actually sells traditional Chinese things. This shop here
This one right here.
is super famous for mooncakes. We've just passed that. So today we're going to try something slightly different called a qingtuan.
Qingtuan. So this is what the qingtuan looks like.
It's made of sticky, glutinous rice.
Yeah, and
so
how does it get the green colour?
So the green colour actually comes from it's basically squeezed and pressed and boiled out of leaves.
Okay.
So it's a pure natural colour and absolutely zero additives into the colour. The additive is the colouring itself, but it's purely just, you know, the dye, like we used to traditionally get dyes from plants. That's exactly how we get this. And I bet it's going to taste amazing.
I know, so we have 2 different flavours here.
Yep.
And we're going to do a taste test.
You ready?
Yeah, cheers.
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 Right, let's go for it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can see inside now 2 completely different colours. My one is clearly a bean paste. It's kind of like a bean paste jam type vibe because it's got sweetness at the same time, the texture of the bean paste. And what have you got there?
Okay, so I've got a savoury option. This is the qingtuan and it's got pork floss on the inside and I love pork floss. If you haven't tried pork floss yet, it's definitely something that you should try if you are visiting China or if you can get hold of it in England as well. So
really good. So you've obviously got a savoury
one.
I've got a more sweet one.
Yeah.
But what you'll find in China and Asia typically is that when you go for more traditional, authentic food, the sweetness level is so much less than what you find in Western society. Like our sugar bomb, you know, desire is really, really high.
Yeah.
Even I've heard, and this might be slightly obscure, but the formula for Coca-Cola here is less sweet
Oh, really?
than our Coca-Cola.
Okay, because people here don't eat probably as much sugar,
Yeah,
or they don't enjoy sugar as much
Don't
as
enjoy
we
it anywhere
do.
near as well. So
Yeah.
the sweetness here is kind of, it feels a lot more organic and natural. It's a lot more subtle.
What's up next?
Let's try something which isn't bespoke to China, but is really good in China.
Okay.
Should we have a look?
Let's have a look.
Right, let's take a look over here. I can see some people coming here and they say, oh, look, he's arrived at a bamboo shop.
Yeah.
But it's not bamboo.
It's not bamboo, guys.
Do you know what this is?
Sugarcane?
You're exactly right. Now, it looks exactly like bamboo. It's long, it's sharp, it's hard, but more importantly, it has
These knuckles.
It has the knuckles. These are actually intrinsic in Chinese culture. So every time we talk about a holiday, a season, the change, we actually use bamboo as a reference point.
Okay.
So, for example, you know the Spring Festival, the most important holiday in the Chinese calendar. We actually call it 春节, spring
春节.
knuckle.
Ah, okay.
So we use these. We use bamboo. This isn't bamboo, but we use bamboo with this to mark our points in the year. So if you know that that's a jie, that means that we know that that's the marking point.
I've actually never tried this.
Have you never tried this?
I've never tried this, so this is going to be my first time trying this here on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
never
wow,
tried this.
okay.
I've seen it before, but I've actually never tasted it.
You've had sugar every day of your life.
I've had sugar every day of my life.
So you have had this every day of your life.
Okay.
Just what we're going to do now is have it in its unprocessed form.
So in its
original, pure form. This is, feel the weight of that. Got weight to it. It's because it's loaded with juice.
It is. That's actually quite heavy.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
That is, and it's going to, in a minute, it's going to become that.
So this is going to go from this to that, and how is it going to do that?
We're going to find out.
We're going to find that out.
Okay. 我们来一杯嘛. All we're simply doing
Yep.
is taking this putting it between two rollers,
Okay.
and literally just squeezing out the
Wow.
juice.
Okay, and this is what's happening now, isn't it?
That's what we're doing here.
What was that all from one?
That was all from just, I think it might have been two pieces of
Two
this.
pieces. Wow.
Squeezed all of that right out. Look how fresh that is, honestly.
Wow, guys.
I just want to confirm with him that this has absolutely nothing in it. 师傅，这个是纯天然的，零加的 everything fresh. All right.
So there's no extra added sugar.
No additives, no changing.
Additives, nothing. So
nothing at all.
am I going to try this? Okay.
I'd love. I've had this so many
Okay.
times. I love it. What do you think?
Wow. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's definitely organic, but tastes good.
All this is, and he said to me, this is locally sourced from China.
Yep.
It's grown in a field. It absorbs the water and provides its own sweetness. All we're doing is extracting
Yeah.
the liquid from
the sugar cane.
from the sugarcane itself. It's truly amazing.
In addition to food culture, Shanghai's entertainment culture is also incredibly diverse. Manga culture that young people love is exploding with popularity right now in Shanghai.
On this most prosperous street in Shanghai, there is an area that is a favorite among animation fans. This is Bailian ZX Creativity Field, also known as Shanghai Akihabara. It's China's first commercial complex that focuses on manga culture.
Let us have a quick shout out. What's something that really stuck in your childhood, your teen years, or your young adult years, or even today as your favorite anime? I'm genuinely curious to see what's popular.
So we have
Dragon Ball as well. Yep, so famous.
High School DxD.
DxD, yep, absolutely.
Candy.
High School DxD is getting really popular, honestly.
It's coming through
High
Sailor
School
Moon.
DxD.
Sailor Moon.
Oh, that's going back a while. Naruto, yeah.
Naruto.
Wow, okay, right,
Yeah.
you're on it, guys. This is real, genuine
insane.
anime, honestly. And if you come here to Shanghai, this is a kind of place where you really want to come and see, because this is stuff which works for super
is.
like young minds, even if you're. I'm just gonna straight up say I'm old.
You're not old. You're not old. Just don't look old. No, don't answer that question.
Don't answer that question. Just give me a like instead.
Further on, there are all kinds of small shops, which make a huge contribution to the atmosphere on this bustling night.
When you pass the Peace Hotel, it means that the Bund is right in front of you.
The Bund is a waterfront area and a protected historical district in central Shanghai. The name refers to the buildings and wharves on this section of the road, as well as some adjacent areas.
But you can see, look how many people are crossing along with us to get to the other side to check out the Bund and Lujiazui. Because I know a lot of people think the Bund is both sides.
Nope, it's
when
only
you
one
think about
side.
it, but it's only one side. So we're going to be able to see both the Bund and Lujiazui right here when we reach the point.
The Huangpu River divides the metropolis into two parts. Puxi, that is the west side, and the Bund is here. Pudong, that is the east side, and Lujiazui is located there.
So this is what we call the Bund.
This is the Bund.
Side, this is the Bund. So all this beautiful kind of European architecture, what we know very well, is actually the Bund. And this is what used to be known as China's Wall Street.
This is a tiny, tiny section of one of the most important and historical places in all of China, and a very, very key representation of the cooperation, or the history, the length of cooperation between China and the West. As you can see, these buildings look incredibly familiar to us as Europeans and Brits. And that's because during the kind of colonial periods where we had great relationships and we were building together in the 1700s, 1800s, certainly through the 1900s. So what I really like standing here is that on this side, I've got this juxtaposition between really old, traditional, Western kind of colonial style period of architecture. And then right there, directly on the other side, is this brand new glass, modern, technology-based Chinese architecture.
So shall we head on up?
Let's take a walk up
Head
and
on up.
have a quick look upstairs.
We are here right now on the Bund, looking at Lujiazui across the Huangpu River. So come with us.
We can see them all. So obviously on the left-hand side of your screen, we can still see the Oriental Pearl TV tower. That actually was built in completed in 95 and used to serve 30 television stations plus a bunch of radio stations.
Incredible.
Now is kind of mainly as a tourist attraction, but has a revolving restaurant on the top. So I recommend, if you either get up, I'm not sure, no, it's not open early enough for a sunrise, but sunset, it's definitely open enough. Slightly smaller ones.
Yeah.
My particular favourite one, we just said
Scott
this.
does have a favourite.
I want to test you. Can you remember what tower it is and which floor it's on?
Jingmao Tower.
Yes?
I did just look.
You did just look.
The Jin Mao Tower, often nicknamed the Shringe due to its shape, was completed in 1999 and stands around 420 metres tall. It was once the tallest building in mainland China and now ranks 8th.
Then just behind it, the bigger one, which is the Shanghai Tower. That building stands at a grand height of 632 metres, which makes it the 3rd tallest building in the world.
I think you can also see a glimpse of the other 3 buildings coming up on this side, but there is one particular building that I'm really interested in. There is a building that kind of looks like a bottle opener.
So that is the Shanghai Financial Centre. That one is 494 metres and was opened in 2008.
It actually has an observation deck. How would you feel standing up there?
Even though, you know, when you look down and you want to step up,
You get a little bit unbalanced.
but once you are there, it looks beautiful.
Your names,
That night, we interviewed many tourists.
Hassan.
They came from
From
different
Turkey.
countries across
Yes.
the world,
Turkey, really?
Yes.
but we all met in Shanghai.
From USA? Whereabouts? Texas.
Australia.
Whereabouts exactly?
Canberra.
From Canberra. And is this
This is
your other half?
Sven from Canberra.
Yes.
Alipay has been wonderful. Yeah.
Alipay, are you using the WeChat Pay as well, or just
A
Alipay?
little bit occasionally.
Yep.
When they don't take
Alipay,
Alipay,
yeah,
or occasionally Alipay.
They're the
it's
two
been a bit
big
weird,
ones.
but-
So if one doesn't, the other one will.
Yeah.
People are very kind in here, you know. China is a bit close to the world from my point, but when I come here, it's not like that.
The subway trains and everything,
It's so good.
they are so good. They will take you everywhere.
The other thing is, as an older person, is there are toilets everywhere. In London, couldn't find any toilets.
yes,
I would never have thought about that.
Yeah.
Toilets absolutely everywhere.
2 words, you know?
2 words, 对不对？
谢谢。
谢谢。
And ni hao.
你好。
Ni hao.
Ni
Ni hao.
and shishi.
谢谢。I love this. It's brilliant.
That's it. I really should have learnt please. I tried and I forgot. That's the one word I should know.
Actually, it's a very underused word here. In here, it's like, can I have... And that's okay. So actually, you missed the one that's least needed.
Or you will say, can I have, and then you'd add shishia to the end, so you'd say thank you at the end of that.
And
Instead of
you
saying
coming from
please.
England, we need sorry. Every
You're
time.
sorry,
Sorry.
sorry.
Currently, tourists from 53 countries can enter Shanghai visa-free.
This is a relatively new policy, which is called the 144-hour transit-free visa. What that means is, if your departure destination, your final destination, stop over somewhere in a key city in China, you get 6 days on 144 visa-free transit to get to your destination.
Say hello to everybody in Australia and Donegal and London.
Yeah.
China. It's wonderful.
As you heard it from here.
You heard
Right,
it here
thank you so
first.
much, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day
much.
and the rest of the China trip. 谢谢.
Shanghai, a vibrant, multicultural metropolis which has undergone a century of historical transformation and modern development. The beating heart of this exciting city warmly welcomes people from all over the world to discover and explore its wonders. Welcome to Shanghai.
If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below because we always love to hear from you.
We do. This has been really good fun. Thank you for watching this video so far. And do let us know, particularly what city, what place, what destination you'd like us and the channel to go and explore next. And hopefully, myself, Scott, and Sophie have another chance to share another city walk just for you. And we'll see you next time.